Hello, beautiful people. It is JoiFul Vibes here. It is time for another tarot reading, and this is for my Tauruses during the Aquarius season. Now, my Tauruses, I'm a Taurus. Yes, for all the positive vibes, self-love, self-care, and stimulate all of my six senses. Yes, we are stubborn, we are hardworking, and we are definitely probably the realest of the real. We have no filter. We will tell you how we feel and our opinions on things, and it's not really a argument when it comes to a Taurus. It's more like a debate. We are going to state our claim, list our evidence, and say what we feel on the matter. And that's it. Let's carry on. So, I'm going to do a general reading for my Tauruses. So I'm going to shuffle in that beautiful Taurus energy, get that earth energy flowing. Alrighty, so we're going to cut the deck. This is for my Tauruses. Put the cut card to the side, and we're going to read that later for our overall. Now, where are we right now? How does Taurus feel about themselves? My Taurus brothers and sisters, what's going on with us? How do I feel about me? How do you feel about you? What's going on with us? What is going on with the Taurus? Ooh, the King of Wands. What's going on with the Taurus is that we are asserting and we are moving. This is about entrepreneurship, about getting businesses started. It's about working independently. As you see, there's a lion there. It is the king of the pride, the king of the jungle. It is taking upon yourself to be that leader that you wish you had. That is where we are right now. Yes, Taurus. Now, what does the Taurus want the most out of this moment? Now, this is not a need. This is a want. It is the desire. What does the Taurus desire right now? What do we want? It's a lot of kings. We got the King of Swords. Now, this one is about communicating clearly. It's a swords card. It's an air sign. It's about getting our words across coherently. It's about taking our thoughts, making them into coherent sentences, and our feelings, and identifying what we are actually feeling and being able to communicate effectively. Let our words carry value. As you see, like he has like this huge eagle behind him, making moves and whatnot like that, delivering messages. There's a lot of birds nearby. It's a lot of birds of like strength, mystery, and wisdom. It's about using your words to mold the reality around you. Now, that's what we want the most. We want to be heard. A Taurus wants to be understood. It's so hard for like earth signs to identify their emotions unless they like have a lot of water in their chart overall. It can be quite difficult for earth signs to communicate what they're feeling. They're good at what they observe and what they understand and with their intellect, but that emotion stuff, it's like a foreign language. But we're going to get back to that because we're going into our fears. So what does the Taurus fear? What is the fear that is blocking the Taurus from their success? The Ten of Pentacles. The future that we see for ourselves and the established things that we see for our family, we feel like maybe we don't deserve. It's a completion when it comes to the 10, but when it is in their inverse, it means that it's the opposite of what it means. And this is about generational wealth. The kids are all right. Look at the dog. The loyalty is there. And what we fear is that it's not in the cards for us. But this card was picked specifically because it is possible. It is only fear that is preventing the growth that can lead to generational wealth, to generational success, to cure those traumas that can pass on from generation to generation. That is the fear. It's the fear that comes with basically having that stability in the establishment. It's not the foundation. It is the establishment of that family and what it takes to have a functioning, happy family. The fear right now is feeling like either we don't deserve it or it's not in our future. And that's all in your mind. Now, what's going for the Taurus? What actions, situations that are currently, the Taurus is currently facing that is actually in their best interest, that is going to help them Oh, get to the next step, and that is judgment. To shed any facade that they have on themselves, to not put so much pressure on themselves, not to judge so harshly, and any negative self-talk is not going to cut it. Now, this is what's going for us. So being able to overcome the pressures to be something that we're not, to duplicate someone who is not on the same vibration as us, to follow in a path that's not really ours, to do things that just seem disingenuous to our character and to what's in our inner spirit. That is what is being shed through the Judgment card. And that is what is going for you, to be able to shed that facade, to no longer judge or place unwanted or unwanted opinions on things. Don't be judgmental on others, and don't be judgmental on yourself. This is what's going for you. This is something good, because a lot of Tauruses I know are very non-judgmental. So that is definitely what's going to be it's what's working for you, is that you can communicate clearly without judgment. But make sure that you're also holding yourself up to an accord, that you are also not judging yourself or putting yourself into a situation or putting on a facade to be judged, something that is different than what you really are. Now, what is working against you is, let's find out. What do you need to work on? What is going on in your life, or what are you doing, Tauruses, that is keeping you from having that success? And that is sitting and wallowing, being sad, being caught up in your feelings, not processing things. It's the swords. You're not using your words, and you're not communicating clearly. All those worries and stress that are wallowing and wailing on you, it's really just birds, and they can fly away. They're not a part of you. They are just around you. Experiences you can carry with you, but they don't have to dictate where you are going. And once you will be able to shed those and go through the pain, heal from it, and you'll be able to go to the mountaintop and take a deep breath and go, I made it. Yes. But you got to get there first. And this is what's going against you. You stuck in your feelings. Chill out. Now, what is in the cards for your future, Taurus? That was quick. Healing. It's a lot of swords in this reading. It's a lot about communication, how you've been getting across to people. And what the future holds is that your heart is going to be strung back together. Now, heartbreak doesn't necessarily always mean like a relationship between two persons, but it's about things not going right and processing that. The pain of, losing a job because of Rona, or getting fired, or a business that you were so enthusiastic about is just not taking wing, or it's so in the red that you're going to have to shut down shop and start over. That's okay. Stuff happens. Hearts break, businesses fail, things fall apart, things get broken, but it's not permanent. Just like the strings that are holding this heart up can sew it back together. It's obviously still a heart. It's been ripped apart so many ways, but yet you can still tell it is a heart. And once Taurus can let go of the pain and the fear of not being enough and not being, and whatever could have led to the deconstruction of what has been in the past is no longer dictating the future. Now, as an overall card of how to handle the situation, we got the Hierophant. It's about raising those vibrations. Don't get caught up in the past. Raise those vibrations. Get there. Find that happiness. Find that internal peace. Know that whatever you want to accomplish, what feelings you want to get, what elevation, what vibration you want to get to, it is already within you. The power is within you. It is about taking the time to meditate, isolate, and then you can be able to gravitate. You'll be able to reach that next level. So take these cards into account. As an overall reading, where the Taurus is right now is that we are at a point of being independent and being an entrepreneur. This is about working for yourself and working on behalf of the tribe, being that leader that you wish you had. What I want most of this moment is just to make sure that If I am taking control of the situation, that I move forward and my words are taken as truth, but also comes out clearly and coherently. Communication is a two-way street. It's not about how you say it, but also how it is received. And what the Taurus wants right now is to be received. What we fear right now is that we're not going to get that happy ending, that house on the hill in the valley with cows and chickens or whatever it is, or the penthouse suite in Miami. Or going on vacations worldwide every other month. It's about the big dreams, the completion, the establishment that you wish for. You feel like it's missing, and it's because you have to shed that facade. What is working for you is that you have to be your true and most authentic self. What is working against you is the fear that it's not enough. And what your future holds for you is that you're going to be able to heal from things that have been broken. You're going to be able to move on past the pain and the insecurities. But you just got to have faith. And that's where the Hierophant comes in. Your overall card is about having faith, moving with intention, and focusing on raising your vibrations. So there you go. If you're still here, that was a Taurus reading for the Aquarius season. Thank you so much. Please subscribe, like, share, and subscribe. Link is in the bio. In the meantime, until we meet next time, please be good to yourself, be good to others. I love you. Mwah. Peace. This video was brought to you by JoiFul Vibes. Like, share, subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.